Hello, today we're going to talk about tonguing. To begin with, there's several types of tonguing, and we're going to start with just the normal single tongue. Um, there's two syllables that are considered to be acceptable when tonguing with flute. You can use a da, which is using on the top of your mouth, or you can do a door, which is almost a door, more like an open, so like door, door. It opens up your throat, and it's a little of a softer attack to the articulation. I'm going to show you where you're supposed to have your tip of your tongue hit when you tongue. So here's a picture I drew of someone's mouth. So these are your lips, and the pointed edges are your teeth, right? So if you feel your teeth, you have, if you run your finger or your tongue along there, you have the back of your teeth where your gums meet, and there's a little ridge there, a little ridge. So this pink thing is obviously the tongue, and you want to have the tip of your tongue hit right on that ridge. So you have a da, 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 or do, 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 and that prevents the flute from making like not as clear of a tone. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you. Here is a note on a ta. If you can hear it, it has a bit of more of an airy sound to it, and my professor likes to say that there's lots of mouth noises coming out of it. So I would just be careful of having those mouth noises when you use ta. So you want to avoid using ta. Da, however, is a great alternative and what you should be using when you single tongue. So da is what we talked about, using the roof of your mouth. It creates a more rounded tone, and there's less of those mouth noises and more of tone. An important thing to know when you tongue is that the air is always moving. So your air is going to be always moving, and your tongue is just flicking up like that to interrupt the airstream. So when you tongue, the air isn't going to stop. It's just the tongue is interrupting the air. A great way to do this is to experience this is to take your hand and you're going to blow and you're going to tongue at the same time. You want to always be feeling air coming through your hand. There'll be a very brief little gap, but not as much as if you had stopped the airstream going. Once you get down the single tongue, you can add in double tonguing, which is another type of tonguing used for when you're playing fast passages, such as like 16th notes or even 32nd notes. So what you can do is you go, single tongue is da, 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 da. Double tonguing uses da, ga, da, ga. So you go, the front of your tongue goes da, and then the back of your tongue goes ga, da, ga, da, ga, da, ga. And eventually you can do it really fast. So you can be like da, ga, 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 da. And then you can apply that to your flute. I'm still practicing that, but the idea is that you can say daga 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 daga, and it'll create a very fast rhythm for you when you're playing on your flute. You can also do a triple tongue, which is daga da ga ga da. So you have one set of three, which is da ga da, and then the second half is ga da ga. So daga da ga da ga ga da. Da ga da ga ga da, da ga da ga ga da, da ga 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 da. It's kind of a tongue twister, but once you get that down, you can play fast passages that are in sets of three, so like triplets, of fast triplets, 8th notes, 16th note triplets, stuff like that. I'm not very good at that on flute, so I'm not going to model that for you today. That's more of an advanced type concept. I think that's about it. When you're practicing tonguing, just make sure that you start on larger note values and then increase in it into shorter note values. So start at like a half note, then go into quarter notes, then eighth notes. That way you can really focus on how well you're tonguing instead of just thinking about the rhythms. All right, thank you.